going on, everyone? Welcome to the RabidMining YouTube channel, and here we have our OCTOMINER X4 GPUs inside, and they are mining away. So I was mining a coin, and this rig was actually making like $43 a day. That's right, 43. That's pretty insane to think about. Take a look at the temperature here. We're hanging out at 30 degrees at 10% humidity. 30 degrees. I live in Canada. I live in an igloo. Well, I guess not really. Hey, Rabid Flag, what's going on? Looking good, buddy. Anyway, yeah, I live in an igloo. I'm boiling. It's too hot. It's too hot. I'm going to open some windows. It's like minus 40 outside. So, you know, in here it's very hot. I'm going to crack some windows, try to cool it down a little bit in here. No, I do not heat my house with my rigs. But I do want to talk to you about a coin that a few people have already leaked it and stuff. Obviously, Nexa. We're going to be talking about Nexa. So I was mining Nexa. I'm going to go over my profitability. Now, you know, spoiler alert, my GPUs are no longer on Nexa, but they are still on. See, fans are spinning. You can kind of hear the noise, minus the jazz miner in the bathroom, but they are still mining. So my GPUs are still mining. I'm bouncing around. I'm trying to find something else. I haven't really found it yet, but I'm hoping I will find something. But they are on testing things. But we're going to go through profitability, take a look at Nexa, and if we should still continue to mine Nexa. Now, if you're unfamiliar with the Nexa coin, I don't know too much about it, the blockchain or anything in general, but supposedly Nexa, the coin, it is made by some Bitcoin Cash devs. So the Bitcoin Cash team, some of them, I don't know how many or anything are involved in the Nexa project. Sounds like BCH wasn't performing the way it wanted, or wasn't implementing updates as fast as they would like. So they decided to fork and make Nexa. So now we have Nexa here. You know, it's very early. It was CPU mineable for like 3 months before GPUs hit. GPUs just hit it like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. And the hash rate is flying through the roof. Now, the new miner, Wild Rig, it released another version which increased that hash rate by another 40%. And it also sounds like it's not released yet, but there's yet another update coming that's going to do another hash rate increase. Now, I know you're thinking, whoa, more hash, awesome, that's good. Reality is everything's going to be hashing the same. The only people that win on miner initial releases are the people who get on first. Now, if you're not first, you're last. And, you know, that's the way it is with a lot of these crypto coins because there's too much GPU hash rate out there. But as if everyone, if the same amount of miners actually remain on a single coin and a miner releases more hash rate, that actually increases the difficulty, which means in theory, you're going to be making less per hash. So you're better off with everyone using a slower version. Now, no one's going to do that. It's more hash, more power to the moon. That's the way it works out. No one's going to go back to an older version. We know that. But regardless, it looks like the more hash rate is going to pick up yet again because the new miner will be, or Wild Rig, not a new miner, Wild Rig will be updating, and there'll be again improved hash rate across your GPUs. Anyway, enough about the rambling. Let's go to the workstation and kind of give you a look at what the profitability on Nexa is looking like. All right, guys, so here I am within my RPlant dashboard when I was mining Nexa. All my previous payments and everything are still here, but before anything, let's look at the confirmations here. So the first payment will be 7 days after the start of mining. This is for RPlant. 5,000 confirmations are required. So 5,000 confirmations is about 7 days if the difficulty is where it's supposed to be. Now, there has been a steady increase in hash rate. So that means the difficulty, it adjusts fairly slow. So it wasn't keeping up. So it was actually happened within 4 or 5 days to hit that 5,000 confirmations. Blocks were being found sooner. Now, it looks like we did peak up of around a little over 1 terahash, and we are dipping. So once that difficulty catches up to where it should be, we will hit that 7-day mark, or potentially if hash rate keeps dipping down, it may take 8 or 9 days to hit that 5,000 confirmation mark. Keep these things in mind. Also, if you are mining 2x Bitron, which is the exchange for this coin, they put out a warning, don't mine to an exchange. And it's for any coin because you will risk losing your coins. There's too many miners giving too many small transactions, and it just causes a lot of headaches, especially with me in the past. I did purchase a little bit of Raptorium, and it took me like 1,000 different transactions to pull out small amounts. Why? Because miners are mining to an exchange. So they want to start eliminating that. So the bottom line is, if you want to lose all your coins, mine to an exchange, guys, because they're going to start not accepting them and you're going to lose your coins. So mine to your own wallets, do these other things, quit mining to exchanges. Warning's over. All right, so now that we're done with that part, let's kind of take a look at the profitability. All right, so let's take a look at profitability. So the first day of mining this and getting my payment, I got about 14.5 million coins. So, you know, that's a decent amount, 14.5 million. While I was mining this, the price was, you know, a bit higher than it was now. We're going to run through this and then we'll do like calculate how much this actually is. So 14.5 million was my first day here. Second day was 9.4 million coins, almost 9.5. We got 10 million here on the third day, so it went up a little bit, 7.1 million. Then the following was 6.1, 5.8 million, 5.6, 4.1, 2.1, and now slightly over 1 million. You can see the trend here of the downhill spiral due to the hash rate coming up. Now, when I first got on here, it was about 8 hours after our plant went live. I believe the network hash was only around 60 to 80 gigahash or something. Wasn't that much. And you can see now the network hash rate is 845, and somehow the pool has 892, which is more than the entire network. You know what? It's doing its math. It says that's what it is. It's kind of weird, but that's just what it's telling us. Regardless, forget about that. So the hash rate has been going up, and because of it, our yield has been dropping quite a bit. So let's take a look. So these first couple days here, how much did I actually make? Because there's another big action that I had to do here, and the price has been dipping as well. Now, I'm actually surprised because when it first released and all the miners were getting their payouts and everything here, the price was remaining fairly steady. We had a daily volume of like over $55,000. Then yesterday I see it was only at 12,000. Today we're at 7,800. So the volume is going down, and with that is also the price. When I was getting it, like I said, there's 5 zeros here, I think. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, 5 zeros. So I was actually at the 0.00003 mark for the longest time. And this was actually making, like I said, about $43, $44 a day those first few days. So it was looking very, very nice. Easily covering power at 11 cent USD power, 15 cent Canadian. My rigs use about $5 a day in power. So we're making over like $35, $36 a day in pure profits mining this coin. It was awesome. But like I said, difficulty has been increasing, but that does not mean there's no hope moving forward. I always like to say, treat every new coin as a scam coin. Treat it with the utmost rug pulling-ish, scamish type of operations possible. That way you won't be disappointed if something bad happens. Now, if something good happens, then we're smiling and we're making some money and we're making profit. So that's just the way I look at things. But will it do something? I don't know. So, you know, there's a lot of talk out there. It's going to go times 10, going to go 100x, but, you know, every coin says it's going to do that. So I don't really know. But, you know, I think profitability will probably come back on it if it hangs around, because we are seeing that hash rate dip. Prices slowly starting to come back up from the low again, and the market as it uptrends whenever it does over the next couple months here, we might see that again. So I think we hit that, you know, 555, 3 to 4, 5 mark, as well as this hash rate, you know, we maybe hit that profitability mark again. But at the same time, it also sounds like Wild Rig will be releasing another update to this, and that will increase the hash rate and performance of each GPU even more. All right, guys, so that pretty much does wrap up this video. So yeah, these were making, at least for a couple days, you know, over $40. So that's pretty sweet. But again, as hash rate picks up, it just dumps. There is so much hardware out there that no one can really find a permanent home. It just resolves around being very active, getting what you can, either holding for the future or selling for current profits. So, you know, what are you guys doing? What are you mining? Are your GPUs still on? Are they off? Are you mining on a CPU? Are you mining on some ASICs? Do you got jazz miners? Do you have stuff turned off? What are you doing? I am curious. And if you're looking for any type of guides, you guys are curious about some coins or anything, or have any questions at all for me, let me know in the comment section below. I look at every comment, I read everything, I try to see what everyone is up to, and I'm also always looking for the next best thing to check out. So thank you for watching this video, guys. I will see you on the next one. Rabid out.